Hello, everybody. I think I'm live. Hello, hello. Welcome to another Facebook Live with Jay Yin Ham. And I am so happy to be connecting with you all this way. Yeah, so this is like, hi, Karen. Thank you for joining. So this is like a continuation. Hi, Brenda. A continuation of yesterday's Facebook Live. And as you all know, I'm creating a package, whole body cleansing and rejuvenation for my next appearance on From Heartache to Joy. So I decided that I wasn't able to answer and pick out of 68 people, pick just 5 people to do healing sessions with so I can get testimonials. So I decided I'm just going to be on Facebook Live and I will be. Hi, Kim, welcome. Hi, Cindy, welcome. I decided I will be doing this Facebook Live probably on a weekly basis if this interests for it, because I'm so happy to connect with you all that way. And I know that this idea, hi Zayed, this idea of whole body cleansing and rejuvenation, and also just taking care of whatever you like me to do, I'm happy to do. So the first part of this hangout or Facebook Live, I will just do more of the cleansing that's part of the package I'm creating. And I promise, oh, hi, Melinda. Thank you for rushing home just to see me. And I promise after a few more people get on that I will focus on a few very common things. So a couple people have asked me about the miasms for breast cancer. So a miasm is an energetic pattern that predisposes you to a physical illness. And as you all know from the research in epigenetics, our genes, our DNA no longer determines our life. So we can turn on genes that favor health and vitality, and those that are lingering in the background in the form of miasms, you want to be able to clear so that you have a sense that you're not burdened by your past, you're not burdened by your family's history of heart disease or pancreatic cancer or this and that, so that you have more choices. And the choices in a preventative level can be as simple as removing the miasms energetically, because miasms are energetic patterns that makes it perfect for energy healing work. And of course, I want to be clear that it also helps that you will make choices that will support your own health. And I'm not a nutritionist, so I'm not going to go into that. And I also don't want to be lecturing anyone about what to eat, how to live, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going to go straight to the clearance that I had intended for today. And hello and welcome, everybody. Hello, Lena. Hello, Charlene and Bart and Sue and Tara. Thank you for being here. Hello, Sue from the UK. So I'm going to connect with all of you and just do a quick clearing of energy. So whether you're tuning in today with me right now, or tuning in later, or watching me on the replays, I want you to feel that only that which is for your highest good will happen for you. Hello, Lumi from Greece. Wow, Greece in England, in the Netherlands. Wow, what a nice international community today. So just do a quick clearing around all of you. And I know that I may not be able to get to all of your specific issues because a lot of you have written to me and emailed me. And yeah, so because of all the interest that was generated by yesterday's Facebook Live, I'm going to do this on a weekly basis because I like just being able to give healing to anyone who wants it, because this is for everyone. So first thing, I'm clearing the line. Welcome, Maria. Welcome, everyone. I'm just going to clear the energies around your energy field. Oh, South Africa too. Hello, Zaya from South Africa. You guys are so international. Wow. So this seems to be a time that works for most of Europe. Yay. And so there's a few common viruses that people want me to clear. I think yesterday I did it on the Epstein virus and Candida, but for some reason Candida seems to be a little stubborn. Hello, Karen from Denmark. So I'm going to do Candida again. Because it is hard to get rid of. I'm going to work on Candida again for all of you. And I'm just looking into my notes about what I did yesterday with that Candida. Yeah, so let's clear all the underlying issues. Thank you for letting me know that Candida is what you want. I mean, what you don't want, what you want me to clear. So I'm going to clear all the underlying issues. And for those of you who are joining now, and while I'm clearing Candida from your system, if you don't have a Candida issue, you can send this energy to any other issues that may use this healing energy for healing. So for you, it may not be Candida, it may be the flu virus, it may be a cold. Yes, different strands of Candida. Thank you, Charlene, for letting me know. Yeah, clearing Candida for all those of you who just joined us. And you may find that you just want to yawn as I'm doing this clearing, and that's perfect. So clearing all the underlying emotional issues behind it, which is anger, frustration, feeling scattered, and also this feeling that you never get to have what you want to have. Yeah, like this target is always running away from you. So we're going to clear that. And we're still running the process for clearing Candida for everybody on the line. And I'm looking at my notes. And there isn't any issue that isn't related to relationships, because they make us who we are in some ways. And so there's a difficult relationship in your life for those of you dealing with Candida. And I know for some of you it may be a father figure, it may be your mom, whatever that difficult relationship is that's so demanding of your energy, and it feels like it's endlessly demanding. Or if it's not a relationship outside of you, it could be that you are like that to yourself. You are endlessly demanding of you. Whew. Well, yeah, that feels like it. Yeah, being endlessly demanding of yourself. Let's just release that pattern of being so demanding of yourself. And being in a relationships being in relationships or in a relationship that's endlessly demanding. So this is not like a child that you love who is demanding, because in that situation you get something back. But in a relationship where you really don't get much back, it's not 50-50, it's more like you give 80-90% and they barely give you back anything. That's sort of a relationship that demands so much of you for so little in return. So you know that behind that is not being able to set boundaries that say, I am worthy, my time is important, I am important, my talents, my gifts, they deserve a place to grow. And if you're not putting energy in what is helping you to grow, your system gets overtaken by what would compromise your energy. So if Candida is an issue that represents a certain relationship in your life, what relationship would that be? Yeah. Oh, and release the pattern within you. Oh, yeah. And what gifts are being called to awaken within you so that you start honoring you, your time, your gifts, your talents, and just really honoring of who you are. Oh, that's so cute, but not cute. Somebody's saying it's like you're reading from my diary. Oh dear. So yeah, so that's tapping into the emotional patterns behind the Candida or any other issue you may have that's very taxing. So any other toxins, even neurotoxins you may be experiencing, and fungal infections, yeast infections, well, that can be all different strands of yeast infections. So yeah, it looks like the connection was a little off, but it's back on. So there must be a lot of energy going through. And I was only going to be here for half an hour. Underlying pattern that created this experience of Candida. And now, yes, it was interrupted. A lot of energy was going through, but I hope that the interruption just stopped now. Yeah. Oh. Whew. Yeah, I hope the connection is better now. Yeah, I guess that was a lot of energy pouring through to be sure that we really clear all those issues from all of you. So we began with clearing Candida, and then the miasms for Candida, for those of you who don't have it, and then the actual energetic patterns and actual strands of Candida, and then clearing everything behind it, right? So this anger, frustration, but the anger and frustration comes from specifically allowing someone or something to be more important than you. And it's so easy, right? Because we buy into this working harder, working harder, working harder, doing more, to the point where your body needs to create something to alarm you to the fact that you are allowing something else to literally take over all of you, and it makes you crave sugar. So, and everyone has something different behind this craving for sugar that feeds the Candida. And it all comes back to unmet needs. So, whatever unmet need this Candida was alerting you to, that this sugar is taking place of that unmet need. So whatever that unmet need is, what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be able to see, perceive, and know with total clarity how to fulfill those unmet needs? Yeah. And what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be now that would allow you to really nurture all your unmet needs with total ease? And what would it take for you to honor you and to really gift yourself with that honoring of you by being able to say no to others? Okay, no. And if you have trouble saying no, it's so amazing how old physiology picks that up, old anatomy and physiology. If you have trouble saying no, C2, or cervical spine, is constructed and structured in such a way that allows you to say no. So if you literally have that issue of not being able to say no, we're going to just release all the tension around your cervical spine now. And C2 is also highly correlated with vision. I have problems saying no. Yeah, so I'm going to clear that space along your cervical spine that allows you to subconsciously and consciously be congruent with knowing how to say no. Because we're wired to be able to say yes, and that's C1, Atlas, and we're structured to be able to say yes and no. And where you create issues with that in your everyday life, that is registered in your anatomy. So I'm going to do a little bit of clearing around C1 and C2 Atlas, where you're able to say yes. And you can, if you like, you can put your fingers on Atlas right now. And just remember a time when you're so congruent with being able to say yes to you. And then we're going to just really anchor that in your body, because your anatomy was already built that way. So why don't you put your hand or your finger on C1 now, and just promise yourself you will be able to say yes to you. I know it's such a weird place to like anchor this, but again, what I'm saying is your anatomy is already built that way. And then just slide your fingers, probably a finger space or two down, where you're connected to your cervical spine around C2, where we're able to say no. And imagine yourself really being able to say no to things that no longer work for you. This can be saying no to sugary food, or saying no to staying up late in the office, overwork, say no to overwork. And in your own lives, in your own relationships, You know what you want to say no to, and you know who you need to say no to. So just take a moment and really anchor that in. And again, that's following through what we just did, what releasing the the Candida virus, right? We're releasing the physical, no, the energetic, the physical, and the emotional, and then we are going to reconnect with our bodies in such a way that we can make new choices that support you. When you make new choices that really support you, hopefully then the Candida will not need to come back to remind you of where you need to put you first. So everything that happens to our bodies, or mostly everything that happens, is for you. Yeah. And I'm going to move along now that we talk about self-care, saying yes or no. This is a great time to move into working on miasms related to heart disease and heart trouble. And you all already know this. Somewhere in your life, the flow of joy was compromised and compromised and compromised. And we're going to just move back in your timeline and release those experiences and keep the lessons, keep all the lessons, but release the experiences from the past that created the lack of joy in your life. And everywhere where you bought into the pressure of life, the pressure of work, the pressure to measure up, the pressure to perform, the pressure to live up to all external standards rather than be in your own heart. We're going to just tap into wherever you're holding that in your body, especially around your chest and heart, and release all that. And any heart walls that we put up, we're going to keep the lesson of what those walls are about. So, what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to see, perceive, and have total clarity about all the lessons that those heart walls of wanting to tell you? And what energy, space, and consciousness can you be now that would allow you to see, perceive, and know how to release all those heart walls with total ease? And some of you have the heart wall, not just in the heart, but also the higher heart, which is thymus. The thymus is your higher heart, is your I am center. So everywhere where you have misidentify yourself with judgments and projections that are not true, we're going to release that so we can clear the energy around your higher heart. And so where you have bought into criticism directed at you, and you start to think, I am a loser, or I am stupid, that hurts the heart, in the higher heart, right? Because you put I am in front of it, and then you put a very negative definition that isn't even true. That energy, I'm going to just peel off your higher heart now. And going back to all timelines, all space, all dimensions, all realities, everywhere where you misidentify yourself, your self-worth, with very negative definitions. We're going to release all those. or criticism that you have internalized. We're going to clear all those from your energy, from your heart, from your higher heart, from your enteric nervous system, because that's also a very um, vital space where we remember everything. And why do we remember the negative? I don't know. But we're going to release that from your heart, your higher heart, all the negative definitions that are not true for you. Bringing down the walls, looming, I like that. Bringing down the hard walls, right? Yeah. So again, for those of you who just joined us, we're releasing all the heart walls around our physical heart and the higher heart, which is our thymus gland. And it's even more important to release that from our thymus so that you no longer identify with negative definitions of you. And when you no longer identify with that, you have clarity about you, and you embody your divine sovereignty with total ease, right? So I'm going to clear that some more. And for some of you, there's going to be a lot of yawning. So, yeah, so what energy, space, and consciousness can you be now to be the total embodiment of your divinity, divine sovereignty? Yeah. And anything that doesn't allow that, just going to release with total ease to the light and let it be transformed by the light. And so for anyone dealing with high blood pressure or even high cholesterol, we're going to release all the pressures you put on yourself that are actually from the outside world, right? Well, it's always from the outside. So everywhere where you turn your life into this pressure cooker, we're going to release that energetic pattern. And more importantly, we're going to download for you what it is to really honor you in every situation. Honoring you in every situation means you're not going to place yourself in a pressure cooker environment anymore. Oh boy. Ooh. Are you ready for that, really? And I don't mean to define for you what honoring you means, but you can take a moment to tune into your heart and your higher heart to see what honoring you means. And if you were really honoring you, would you still place yourself in a pressure cooker environment? And I know a lot of you are going to say, my God, what else am I going to do? I have to work and pay my rent and my mortgage and send my 3 kids to college, blah, blah, blah. So, if all those thoughts are creating a pressure cooker environment within you, what can you transform now that would change all that and allow you to have more ease in your life? I know it's not realistic to just walk out of your job, but what can you add to your life that would shift that for you considerably? And considerably is however you choose, whatever considerable mean to you. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. So clearing any and all past life patterns that kind of predispose you to keep on creating your life as a pressure cooker sort of a life. Okay, we're going to release any and all subconscious hidden patterns. And if you're doing this for outside approval, Yeah. So anything you're doing for outside approval, what would it take for you to just be so empowered that you can now step into your own sovereignty and be able to make choices for you that feel really amazing? And releasing more hard issues, conscious and subconscious. And while you're all tuning into what it means for you to have more ease, I'm going to release all subconscious patterns that keep you from having more joy and ease. And some of this may just be buying into the lies this reality creates that says, no pain, no gain. You need to work harder to have more, to get more, to be more. All those lies. Well, you let them go now with total ease. And any other point of view you bought into that no longer serves you, let's release all that now. So let me go back to my notes about heart issues. So let's see how many. Yeah, would be a good thing to do. I don't have to know the name for every pattern. So how many patterns for all of you who are here now, and for everyone who will be tuning in at a later date, how many patterns can I now release to allow you to restore the flow of joy in your life? How many energetic patterns, how many belief patterns, how many subconscious patterns, how many hidden loyalties to one or both parents can we now release to restore the flow of joy in your life? Why is it whenever I bring up the word parent, like things get heavy? So, all subconscious or hidden loyalties to your father that keeps you from receiving more joy in your life, let's release all those hidden loyalties or hidden loyalties to your father and your father's side of the family, or stepfather or adopted father and their side of the family. I'm going to release all that now. So any hidden loyalties to your mother, your stepmother, adopted mother, your mother's side of the family, your adopted mother's side of the family, your stepmother's side of the family, that keeps you from receiving more joy in life. We're going to release all those subconscious patterns now. And any unknown factors that are creating this issue, any unknown factors that keep you from receiving more joy in life. So now what new energetic patterns can we bring in and download for all of you so that you receive more joy and ease and just exponentialize the flow of joy in your life? And receive those healing frequencies now from all the flower essence that are pouring through, from all the gemstone essence, Oh, oh my God, I love rose quartz and rhodochrosite for healing the heart. Let me show you rhodochrosite. Hold on, while this is being downloaded. So let's see if you can see this. Can you see this? This is a rhodochrosite. It's one of my favorite gemstones for healing the heart. So I'm just going to ask the guardians of rhodochrosite and rose quartz and pink sapphire to surround you all and to create a healing flow of energy for anyone who needs to heal any heart issues now. Yeah. So I think we took care of heart issues really well now. And we're going to move to, and I promised someone I'll be taking care of breast issues. And when we take care of heart issues, that's a nice place to segue into heart problems. So a healer friend of mine told me the breasts are like the antenna for the heart. And she said more and more women are dealing with breast problems and heart problems because we are now in the workforce. And in the workforce, we are picking up on more and more of the issues everyone around us has, because as women, we automatically are healers and caretakers and nurturers. So we are automatically tuning into everyone's heart problem. So if our breasts are antennas for the heart. And that makes so much sense to me. And because more and more of us are not only taking care of family and kids and parents with dementia or elderly parents, we are also taking care of everybody in the workspace, whether we're doing it consciously or subconsciously. So, yeah, everything that brings up for all of you, let's release that heavy energy that's bringing up. And while I have nothing against the medical field, I just want to be able to provide more options for breast health so that those of us who believe that we have the genes for breast cancer especially, I just want you to know there's more options for creating a healthy body if you choose. So all the limitations and lies that we have bought into from the medical field about breast and breast cancer or any kind of cancer, so all the lies we bought into, we can release. And we can still use medical services like, every once in a while, if I feel like I need to check my blood pressure or cholesterol level, I still go to my doctor. So it's about making more conscious use with total awareness, right? And not just giving our powers away to one group of people. Yeah. So have more faith in you and your ability to create the body you want rather than have faith in the medical establishment. I have nothing against them, but I just want you to have more faith in yourself and in your ability to create a healthy body. So all the ways we are consciously or subconsciously taking care of other people, especially putting ourselves out there, taking care of others because we're expected to, or because that's how we're taught to love, that we got to sacrifice ourselves in order to be loved. Let's release all those self-sacrificing and overly caretaking beliefs. And for those of you who feel that you may have breast cancer or breast issues, what would it take to release and dissolve all those miasms in the light now? So any miasms you have for breast cancer, breast lumps, breast cysts, and any issue related to the breast, we're going to release now. Through all times, all dimensions, all realities and non-realities, and release all this from your DNA. And release this from your belief systems. And any conflicts you may have internally about releasing all this. Let's see, what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to totally resolve any conflicts you may have about releasing all these problems, all these issues, and all these miasms? Okay, so I'm hearing that it's not about conflicts and releasing them. It's about having more faith in your own ability to create health, because okay. So I'm strengthening you to the belief that you have more faith in you than in all these fears out there about issues with our breasts and with our bodies. So what would it take for you to totally embody more faith in you and your ability to create health? And releasing any and all subconscious blocks to you having faith in your own ability to create a healthy and beautiful body. People, have more faith in yourself. You're making me yawn. Okay, have more faith in your ability to create a beautiful body. And releasing any and all underlying issues to that. Okay, gotta read my notes on what else I got here. Yeah, so now that you have more faith in you, what would it take for you to realize who you are counts? You count more than other people. So, and everywhere where you make other people more important than you, or make work projects more important than you, or make, the rest of your life more important than you, let's release those patterns now. And what would it take for you to know that who you are is important, who you are is worthy, and that you count beyond words, beyond measure, beyond anything. you count? And what would it take for you to be so congruent with embodying that with total ease now? And again, we're going to restore the flow of joy and love in your life. And the flow of love and joy actually releases a lot of heart and breast issues. And breast issues are not at all exclusive to women. There are men who are also very nurturing and who have breast issues, men who have to take care of their families from a very young age, men who have to put aside their own preferences, their own goals and dreams in order to take care of a family. So for the men on the call, we are releasing a lot of those issues for you too. Because, yeah, men have breasts, right? Yeah. Yeah, so let's just restore the flow of love and joy in your lives. And what would it take for you to see yourself? What love? If you see you through the eyes of love, would that not eliminate a lot of self-doubt? Yeah. And if you see yourself through the eyes of love, would you still compromise your own joy? Yeah, release all that. And if you see yourself through the eyes of love, would you still be putting other people first? Yeah, release all that. All right, so let's just have a few minutes of healing frequencies for the heart, for the breast, and really expand and exponentialize the flow of joy and love, your heart, your breast, your whole body, your higher heart. And if you like, you can close your eyes and just tune into your own heart for a few moments. Flow in love and joy to everyone on the call and everyone who's tuning in on a later date. And feel that circle of love going out and coming back into you, nourishing you. Feel this flow of love cocooning your entire body and energy with loving frequencies and healing vibrations. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I so enjoy this time with you today. I think I will do some more of these Facebook Lives, maybe every week. How many of you would like that? Yeah. Yeah, I love the hearts, happy faces, and thumbs up if you really like to have more Facebook Lives with me. Awesome, awesome, and awesome. Yay! Yeah, wonderful. And I'll be able to take care of more of the one-on-one personal stuff that some of you wrote in. Yeah. So sending you all love and holding this loving space for you all and putting loving energy around everyone in this call and putting you in a beautiful cocoon of loving energy so that you have this with you all day and all week and forever. And if you like to anchor all this loving energy or everything we've done in this call, you can simply anchor it by touching a part of you, like gently tap your arms, or if you like, and you feel like you need to have the space with you no matter where you are each day to be calm, maybe you can just anchor by tapping on your collarbone. So every time you tap your collarbone, you would come back to this space of ease, of joy, of infinite flow of love, peace, and joy. Yeah. So however you choose to anchor, that allows you to access it with total ease in the future so that Karen asks, can knee pain disappear after those clearings? Karen, anything is possible. The body has a way of holding on to things anywhere. So, yeah. Yeah. You can let all that go. Yeah, so if you all anchor this energy any way you want, that would be beautiful. And I think I'm gonna say goodbye to all of you now and maybe see you the next time I have these hangouts. Facebook Lives. Yeah, I will see you on the next Facebook Live. I haven't decided when yet, but we'll do it soon. Okay. Bye, everybody.